Hey there, good morning. This is Maurice with the 28-Day Spring Challenge, coming at you with another video here today. And I hope everything's been going good for you guys. I haven't posted a personal video in a few days now. And Sunday morning, it's a beautiful morning today. It's been great weather forecasted up in the 80s today, so it was a really nice day to be out and take a walk in the morning. And so I thought I'd get a quick message here for Sunday. A little bit about faith and expectations, and I'm going to be heading to church here in a couple hours, but I want you to take this message not to look at, whatever faith you're a part of, but it's kind of more of a general sense of faith. And so whether you believe in God or Allah or, whatever you believe in, don't lose the message based on, the idea I'm talking about, religion or faith here. And more about spirituality more than just religion. And I know a lot of people out there probably, have different views, obviously, on what they follow and what they believe in. But my idea is about what does that lead to your action, and what do you have expectations for in your life. And, against the idea based on the MoBetter lifestyle and creating a better life for yourself, is about you take action. So many people out there, and myself included, say, I want to have this, I want to have that, I want to have a better job, or I want to be an entrepreneur, or I want to have a bigger house, or I want to have a better car. But what are the actual action steps we're taking behind that? And do you really believe in that, or are you just kind of saying that because that's what you should say? You should say, I want to have a better lifestyle, I want to do something more with my life, I want to be thinner, I want to be in better shape. But what are you actually doing to put those action steps into place to make those things happening? If you want a better job, are you actively looking? Are you creating a resume? Are you searching out companies that have the things that you want to have that is going to move you further in your career? If you want to be an entrepreneur, are you actually taking the steps to make some things happen? Are you, following people who are entrepreneurs out there and learning from them? Are you reading books and personal development that can help you further along your desires to move in whatever field you want to move into? What kind of steps are you taking? And that's where the key part of all this is, doing things that can move you forward. And that's, again, the challenge is about a small thing that can help you. Again, just doing sit-ups and push-ups every day. But that's just kind of a little discipline to kind of keep me and to keep me focused on something that's just a little thing, just kind of show the discipline you can do that. And you can take little things to move you forward in any area of your life. And that's kind of the idea here, is that you can move forward in any area of your life with just small steps. It doesn't have to be a big thing every day. You don't have to go and work out for 5 hours every day, or go run a half marathon, or whatever it is you want to do. Little things can move you forward in that process. But do you really have the mental makeup and have the faith, the actual faith in yourself that you deserve something better, that you can be something better, and that you can make it happen? And so again, we always talk about it, but do we actually do it? And I think it comes back to faith, and myself personally, faith that, I believe that, God has better things in store for us in our lives, and that we're not meant to live a mediocre life. We're not meant to just get by or just pay our bills and just kind of make it from day to day, but that we are meant to have an abundant life, to have great things in our life, and the things that we want to see happen in our life, we can make those things happen. Doesn't mean they're going to be given to us. It's going to still show up just because we wish for it or pray for it. You have to actually work to make some things happen. And you think about it, anything in your life that you've gotten, you've had to work for. I always think back about children and kids, just kind of seeing my daughter grow up and see the things she kind of goes through, the processes. Think about kids learning how to walk or learning how to talk. They go through a long process. It's just wake up one morning and they can walk and they can talk. They have to go through a process of many, many failures and falling down and getting hurt and not having people understand what you're talking about. But they keep trying, they keep working at it, and they get to that point. And some point along the way, we sort of lose that, I think, in our educational process, where we're sort of taught that failure is a bad thing. That is, we look at tests and we say, if you get so many wrong, you're a failure. Where, obviously most things in life before you get to school, you really have to go through a process. And even, once you get into the work world as well, you have to learn a job, to learn how to do something. It takes, repeated processes, and you don't get it 100% right every time. So So that's kind of what the message is about. It's related to a little bit to, my ideas around faith and religion. But I also want to say that hopefully you don't get caught up in that. For a long time I know that I was too smart for religion, I guess you could say. Yeah. And I had too many questions and wondered about, things that were happening in the world. Why was there famine? Why were there people who were in power, who were evil, and those kind of things, and how that related to my spirituality. And I really shut it off for a long time because I was like, well, it must not work because all these bad things are happening in the world. And it's not really about that. And I've kind of come to a place where I'm able to accept that and understand that better. And if that's something you're struggling with, I would just challenge you to just think about it a little bit differently, and to take a new look at faith and religion, spirituality, whatever you want to call it, and not be caught up in terms of the semantics of everything. So yeah, something to think about there for the weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying the weather if it's nice where you're at, and hopefully you're staying with the challenge. It's almost like, getting up and putting on clothes in the morning right now in terms of doing the sit-ups and push-ups, because it's become part of the routine. So that's a good thing. And definitely noticing a little bit of differences in tone and shape as well as the stamina, so that's kind of cool as well. And we're coming up here on the final week pretty soon, so hopefully you guys are doing well. Please leave some comments if you got any ideas about some of the things I'm talking about here, and have a good afternoon, and talk to you later. Bye.